Hey everybody, it's Ace here with Ace's Takes. Grab yourself something to sip on. I've got some high quality H2O here. We're gonna do a little bit of an unusual unboxing because it's not necessarily a true unboxing of my watch, but I want to show you what it would be like if you were to go to the Cartier store and buy a watch. I've had this for about a year. I'm gonna talk about the size of it, the history of the watch, how it's held up, my thoughts and opinions, how you put it on, and all of that as we get into this video. Don't forget, if you like my vibe, you should definitely subscribe. I was on the lookout for a watch from Cartier for a couple of years, and I traveled to a few different locations to try on this particular watch that I wanted, and it was never in store. Anytime I went to the store, I was able to try on. I was looking at the tank specifically, and when I would try the watch on, it always had a leather strap, and I really wanted the stainless steel bracelet, but it was never in any of the stores that I went to. So what I did was I set up an alert online. It was not an option that you could purchase online. You could buy the watch with the leather strap online, but you could not buy the bracelet in the large size that I wanted. And I really wanted to try it on before I actually purchased something. And when I set up the alert, this would have been Thanksgiving about a year ago, for it to tell me when the item was back in stock. And I got an alert that the item was back in stock, and then I went online and it was gone. Fast forward, so it was my birthday. My husband asked me, what do you want for your birthday? And I said, I really want to save up for this watch so that when it becomes available, it's something that I can purchase. So I put a little bit of a nest egg away for the watch. Same thing happened. Christmas rolled around and I wound up getting a nice, very nice computer, but it was the same thing of I was really waiting for this. And January 3rd, I got a message from Cartier that says, hey, the watch is back in stock online. And I wound up checking and I saw that the local San Francisco store actually had one. We hopped on down on a Monday to look at the watch. They had not even opened the watch yet. It was actually in the vault. And so they opened it up for me. I tried it on, fell in love, and the rest is history. We are 11 months later, so the quality of the watch that you're seeing is 11 months of every single day use. When I went to the store, our sales associate was very, very nice. She packaged up everything for us. This is the bag that you would get. And I also have my Cartier receipt. And in here, I have my international limited warranty. And on it, it gives you the serial number. It tells you the reference number, the collection. It's a Tank Must in steel. I have the purchase date, and then you can scan it. The receipt, I also have my sales associate's card and the receipt in here. The certificate of authenticity for the watch actually looks different than your certificate of authenticity for a piece of jewelry. That comes in a red envelope folder that opens up and has a little bit more substance to it. This is actually just a plastic card that says Cartier on it. That's fine. I have the email that says you purchase it, this is how long your warranty is. This warranty is a 6-year warranty, which I think is excellent. Inside is the lovely Cartier box right here. I love it. But when you open it, you even have another box inside. So this is just your standard like jewelry box, but inside is the watch box, which I think is just very neat. It's got nice gold trim on the outside. You press the button and lift it up, and then the watch is inside. Inside, you have Cartier, you've got the pillow that the watch sits on, but also underneath, I'll get to the watch in just a second, underneath is another section that you have different places that you can put. My extra links are actually down here, so I could put a few different things that, anything that I want in terms of my watch, I could put that in here. And this is actually not where my watch lives. My watch lives in a travel pouch. In addition to this beautiful box, the watch came with a travel pouch, which I love. Open it up, you've got the Cartier, and then it has its own little pillow. The great thing about this pillow is that my watch actually can clasp close on this pillow, but not on the one that's in the larger box. And inside this beautiful little pouch are 2 pockets, and I can put my earrings and my rings in here when I'm traveling. This sits on my bedside when I take my watch off every night. I put it on this pillow and I put it away. So I think that's a great little addition that comes with it. Let's talk about the watch itself. The Cartier tank was created by Louis Cartier, and it was designed after the World War I tanks in 1917. When you look at the design and you see the face here, those are supposed to be like the, I don't know what you call the feet or the legs of the tracks of the tank right here. And there is a sapphire cabochon shaped spindle. It's a tank must. This is in the large model. It's a quartz movement with a steel case. Now, the watch is serialized. On the back of the watch is the same serial number that was on my certificate of authenticity. It is Swiss made. It says stainless steel. It also says Cartier on the back, which I think is great. Now, this watch bracelet is actually interchangeable. I could go into the Cartier store and purchase the leather strap so that I can change these out and wear the leather strap. I'm not there yet. The watch is a little too new for me. I really like the stainless bracelet and I'm wearing it like this all the time. I think maybe if I wanted to change things up, and it's not just a black strap, I believe that you can order in other exotics or colors to fit whatever you want with this. This watch, whenever you close it, one of the things that my sales associate did tell me is that you have to be careful. A lot of people will put it on and then just kind of close it against your skin, and you don't want to do that. When you are closing it, you want to actually put a finger underneath to close it on both pieces. Why do you do that? You do that because it'll go out of round. The shape will get ruined, and you don't want to do that. And in order to unclasp it, you put your finger in between this base and the bracelet and you pull up. It was a little bit tricky at first, but now I'm very used to it. So when I put it on my wrist, I put it over, push down, get the other piece, and I push down as well. I had multiple links taken out. I like, it's got a little bit of movement here, so I've got a little bit of wiggle, but not too much. I don't want my watch to be all the way down here. So if I'm going to take it off, I have to, it's a little bit harder to see, I'll show the video, but you have to put your finger in between the bracelet and that piece and pull up. The large model has a case that is 33.7 millimeters by 25.5 millimeters, and it's 6.6 millimeters thick. It is water resistant up to 3 bar, which is 30 meters or 100 feet. You can engrave the back if you would like. Now, this model, like I said, I have the large. There is a small, there's a large, and there's an extra large. This model retailed for $38.50. For the small, it's $36.50. And for the extra large, it's $53.50. And the reason that the extra large is more expensive is because it's an automatic, and this is a quartz movement. With the leather, let's say I went into the store and I wanted to buy the Tank Must, but I didn't want the stainless steel bracelet. With the leather, this model would cost $34.50, and the small is $3,300, and the extra large is $5,000. There are quite a few different tank models. There's the Tank Must, there's the Tank American, there's the Tank Francais. I'm not sure the pronunciation on that, I apologize. Again, you can add or remove links. The original warranty is 2 years, and you have an extended warranty for 8 years. Is that where I'm getting the 6? I think I said 6 years, but maybe I misspoke. I'll obviously edit that as I post the video. There's a silver dial. It has blue steel sword-shaped hands. And I like this watch, but here's what I can say. I've been wearing it for 11 months, and you can definitely see the wear. You can see that in the video. You can see the scratches, the brush steel. I went and had this polished last week, actually. And when they polished it, did the scratches go away? Nope. Does it matter? Nope. Doesn't matter to me. I don't think that it's still shiny. I love it, and I wear my watch and I use my hands all day long. So I am somebody who's not gentle on things, and it has held up well. It's not gonna stay polished for me. Same thing with my rings, any of my jewelry. When I'm looking at buying anything, I ask about the durability, because I am somebody who, I live my life. I am not somebody who, wears gloves and has people do things for me. I do things. I wash all the things. I do all the stuff. And it was really important that the watch held up. And I do believe that it's just a beautiful piece. It's got great weight to it. It feels very good. And it's just very comfortable on my wrist. It is something that has, it's recognizable. I see it in different, I think that Rebecca Welton, the character on Ted Lasso, I've seen her wear a tank. I've seen different people. I can recognize it now, but it's not something where I see that everybody has. But the shape and the style of it is recognizable. And I like the way, I like a bigger watch. I want something that is substantial on my wrist because I want to be able to see it. There is no date on it. It's just the time. It changes time very easily. I've had to do different time zones. You just unscrew, adjust the time, and that's it. This has, it's held up very well and I just love it. I definitely recommend it. It's not something that has been in stock often lately, but I'm very glad that I made the decision to purchase it. Please let me know if there's any questions that you have, and have a great day. Thanks y'all for watching.